So far, so good for the Golden State Warriors as they improved to 2-0 on the season, winning back-to-back road games in blowout fashion. And they sent the Utah Jazz to their second largest home loss in franchise history. While on top of beating the Jazz for the sixth straight time, dating back to last season, the Warriors rolled tonight. Buddy Hield, 6 players in double figures, including Buddy Hield, as he lit it up in that first half. We'll discuss all the ball movement here on Toyota Warriors postgame live with the Hall of Famer Chris Mullin, NBA champion Festus Ezeli. I am Bonte Hill, and really in that second quarter, after another slow start by the Golden State Warriors, in the first quarter, I should say, they were down 19-11. They go on an 18-2 run, took control of the basketball game, and never looked back.
Well, coming into this game, Bonte, we talked about the Warriors are playing against a young Utah Jazz team. It's really what the bench did. Off of the energy of GP2, those steals running off in transition, Buddy Hield going crazy.
But another great performance by the Warriors. 14 players played. We had 35 assists. Again, 20 made threes. But I also got to give the defense a lot of credit. They took Lauri Markkanen out of this game from the jump. Draymond Green did a tremendous job. Individual defense. I thought the team defense was great. In turn, the Jazz for the night shoot 31% from the field, 21% from the three-point land. They get outscored by 33 from three-point land, 20-9 made threes.
Wow, and the Warriors with 28 steals so far on the season, 15 tonight, 13 in Portland. You mentioned the three-point shooting. They're 40 of 98 from the three-point line through the first 2 games of the season. They're crashing the glass. And you know what? Trayce Jackson-Davis, you mentioned him, Fezzy.
Big fella!
He hasn't missed a shot yet. He's 11 of 11 on this season as we go back inside to the Delta Center and kick the fit to Buki, who are standing by with Trayce Jackson-Davis.
And then running the transition.
Colette and I were having fun. We're saying you may never miss a shot all season.
Now, my teammates do a great job, put me in positions to score, and then dunking, it's an easy 2 points.
How much different is year 1 versus year 2? Does the game slow down, or do you start to figure out spots or the speed of things?
Oh, absolutely. I think the game slowed down a lot for me just from last year to now. Just being on the floor, knowing rotations, knowing what guys like to do, tendencies, stuff of that nature, and it always helps with veteran guys like Draymond and Steph on the floor.
Are you used to running? I remember there was a play in this game where you just ran the floor. I think Steph missed it. It just bounced right to you because you ran the floor. If you didn't run, you wouldn't have been there. Coaches harped on that. So is that just something you're used to now?
Yeah, absolutely. And when Steph gets a wide open 3 like that, I don't think the defense was ready for that miss. So I got an easy one. But, yeah, Coach has been on me about running the floor. He says that when I run the floor, it gets guys open, so I'm just going to continue to try to do that.
All right, we're going to let you go with this one. Thank you for being the only guy talking about not shooting threes.
You're welcome.
He keeps telling you that.
Absolutely.
Trayce, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks, guys.
Trayce Jackson-Davis. He's not going to miss a shot all year. We'll see. We'll find out.
Great start to the season for TJD, 11 for 11 on the year. He hasn't shot the 3. What about the lefty pass he made to start the game?
That was nice, right?
Nice little backdoor. Yeah, just Stephen Curry there in the first quarter. But let's talk about Buddy Hield, the free agent acquisition, of course, by way of a 6-team trade, and he is lighting it up. In the second quarter alone, he had 16 points to finish with 24 in the first half, and he's making some history here, folks. 18 of 26 so far to start the season. 12 of 16 overall from the three-point line. That is the most made threes in the first 2 games of the season for...
rolling to the rim, running the floor hard. Buddy Hield's getting wide open threes. But we come into pregame worried about the big Utah Jazz. They dominate the rebounding. 60-45 because of the activity. They're setting the tone on the pace of play and style of play, and they're making these big guys like fish out of water.
Well, if you run that fast and you're moving the ball like that and you're taking care of it, only 15 turnovers, then you can get 106 shots to the Utah Jazz's 92. That's more extra shots and more possessions. You're actually shooting a higher clip at 48%. I love the activity level of the bench. I love that Gary Payton came into the game and was just getting steals. You know, one thing I thought about before this game is there's reporters for the Utah Jazz. They said the Warriors don't really have the personnel to guard guys like Colin Sexton, have guys like Keontae George, Jordan Clarkson. And I feel like Steve Kerr is the kind of guy to play that clip in the locker room before this game. And because I saw guys, when's the last time you saw Steph Curry pick somebody up full court and get a steal? These guys were very motivated in this game, and you can see it in the activity level.
Love the timely traps, Willie. Love the double teams. But what about the ball movement as we check it out in the wall? Because Fezzi Fail was going crazy with the ball movement. 35 assists tonight, 38 in the first game against Portland.
That's right. First game, 38 assists, 20 made threes. Tonight, 35 assists, 20 made threes again. Ball movement.
2 dribbles max, and everybody find an open man. Open shot, good to great, Mully.
But you just have the defense chasing the ball. That's just beautiful basketball, not over-dribbling, getting to the paint. First looking to score, but when you collapse that defense, you got that defense on a string, unselfish basketball. And to me also, which is really nice to see, all 5 players are aggressive and looking to score the basketball.
Welcome back to Warriors News.
Hey, Warriors Nation. What a start to the season. The Golden State Warriors have kicked off with a bang, taking down the Utah Jazz in back-to-back road wins and improving their record to 2-0. And not just wins, we're talking about blowouts. The Warriors handed the Jazz their second largest home loss in franchise history, and this game wasn't close after that 18-2 run in the second quarter. This team came out hungry, and it showed. Warriors bench and defense dominate. Let's talk about the bench tonight. Warriors depth was incredible, with 14 players seeing the floor and 35 assists on the night. We also had 20 made threes, with Buddy Hield leading the charge. He was on fire, finishing with 24 points in the first half alone. You could feel the energy he brought, running the floor, taking smart shots, and keeping the defense on their toes. Now, the Warriors didn't just dominate offensively, they shut down Utah on the defensive end. Draymond Green played lockdown defense, especially on Utah's Lauri Markkanen, holding him to tough shots all night. The Jazz struggled to get open looks, shooting only 31% from the field and 21% from 3. And let's not forget Gary Payton too, who came off the bench to provide some clutch steals, setting the tone with aggressive, full-court defense. This team is playing beautiful basketball on both ends. Ball movement and team chemistry. This isn't just any team, these guys have amazing chemistry. You could see it with that insane ball movement. Each pass is purposeful, leading to open shots and great looks. Everyone from Buddy Hield to Gary Payton too played selflessly, always looking for the best shot. And it's clear they love playing together. We even saw Steph picking up players full court, setting an example of how every Warrior is dedicated to hustle and heart. The Warriors are moving fast, running the floor hard, and making it tough for any defense to keep up. This team knows what it takes to win, and they're showing us that early on. Conclusion and fan engagement. Warriors fans, we're in for a thrilling season. With depth, chemistry, and this level of play, the Warriors are setting the bar high. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been your favorite part of the Warriors' performance so far? Do you think they can keep this momentum going? Let's talk about it in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more Warriors updates, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single highlight. Go Warriors!